Hi Scorpio, welcome to your new love reading for August 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, including the link for the Recommend a Reader shout out, which goes to Divinely Guided Tarot. Much love and support to her. Hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, show her some love and support as well if you like what she has to say. This is intended for a romantic love reading. However, it may resonate in other areas of your life, such as a job offer or a new job situation, friendship, that sort of thing. Speaking of that, for these readings, I'm finding the more I do them, there's some X's are showing up. So not all of them, but there's some X's here and there, someone from the past. So this is more like a new love situation for August. Just saying. So for those of you that are single, primarily single, this could be an ex returning or it could be a new situation. And I'm very aware that I said primarily single. Some of you are actively dating and others of you are committed, and there's anywhere in between as well. But that's another reading, right? Anyway, point being, Scorpio, this is supposed to be about a new love for August, but that could also mean new love situation rather than entirely new person is what I'm trying to say. Okay, shutting up. All right, Scorpio, August. All right, Scorpio. What is going on? Queen of Swords, that could be Libra. Okay. Three of Cups. Four of Swords. Five of Swords, the Sun, King of Wands. All right. Okay, Scorpio. Queen of Swords again. Ooh, two queens. So Libra. Okay. All right. So there's going to feel like there's a sense of coming home to this person. There's just that affinity for them, not going to lie. You two need to clear the air. You need to clear the air. What's this? What's this Three of Cups about? Knight of Cups, that could be Scorpio. This could be Leo. This could be Sagittarius, Libra. Scorpio. Right. This is Four of Swords. Justice, a Libra again. Wow. Okay. This is Five of Swords. King of Pentacles, that could be Virgo. This Sun card about? Three of Cups, same thing. Okay. This is King of Wands. Yeah, you two need to clear the air and have a conversation. But have you met them? Yeah, you've met them already. This is you could have met this person online. If you haven't met them yet, it's imminent. You'll be meeting them within the next 2 weeks. But if this is somebody from your past, which I know I said earlier, you're going to need to clear the air with this person. But it's very possible here that you have met them online as well. You're going to meet them online. Hope that you didn't get in a fight already. But what's this King of Wands about? Knight of Wands. So that could be Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so I didn't do the Queen of Swords yet. This is someone that it could be that you met them and they are otherwise involved, but they would like to be with you. That's a problem, right? So if that's the case, they might be kind of laying low because it's the right thing to do, because they want to do the right thing. We got Strength here, which is all about integrity and doing the right thing and being noble and honorable and having patience and willpower, all those things. So this very well could be somebody that you have met or you're going to meet, Scorpio, that might look at you and be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm home." This is somebody that I just feel like I'm coming home to them. Like I might have been looking for this person for a while, but there's a kind of a, well, not kind of, it feels like there might be that powerful connection, if I'm honest. I mean, we got the Sun card, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So this could be somebody that just feels like they're coming home when they get to know you. Yet, it can't go past a certain point because they're with somebody. So it could be that they're kind of laying low and only keeping things online as far as talking or friendship based, which I don't know how you do after you tell somebody you feel for them, but okay. And because it's the right thing to do. They're not going to make a move emotionally or physically until, the other situation gives way or they decide what they're going to do. And that's something that needs to be discussed or said, because it feels like they want to just kind of retreat. And it's like, how do you do that to somebody you care about? But this is someone that might feel like they can't leave the other person because there's security concerns. Interesting. Like there's stability and security concerns. They might feel either responsible for someone else's security or safety, or they might be dependent upon their partner that they're with. But there is an interest in you, but it looks like they're laying low. They're not going to act on it because of their situation, which that's good. And so they might just want to keep it as a friendship, but there's an interest there. This is a very interesting reading because, Scorpio, I feel for you. I feel like the past 6 months have been about you and other people. Like there's just all these situations that are varied, but the thing is that there's somebody that you aren't able to be with, or like you two keep missing, like they're free and you're not, then you're free and they're not. And this feels like it's somebody new, but the same kind of situation. Like you two meet and it's like, oh, we have to keep it just friends and talking, and kind of just because because of my situation, I either depend on my partner or they depend on me. Either way, we've been with each other for a while and we're solid and stable as a couple, but they do have this interest in you. But they want to do the right thing and they want things to be as they should be. So while there might be an interest, they're keeping it just as friends. But we got the Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups here. So there's that feeling like that fit with you. Like they're returning home and you're just like that, seeing your face at the end of the day, or, oh, that tall drink of water, that type of thing. This is somebody that, again, there's a lot of potential. We got the Sun here. There's a lot of potential. But I think they know, just for their situation right now, let's just keep it at friends, because I don't want to go whole hog into something that I'm just because of attraction or whatnot. I don't think they quite understand how they feel yet. That'll play out over time. But this is someone that for now is going to want to keep things light and just in the friendship zone, because they don't want to rock the boat with their other situation. They don't understand the magnitude or depth of how they feel yet, and they've been in that situation for a while, and they don't want to do anything to muck it up. So right now this looks like so there's like a love there, but it's the start of a friendship basically. And this is, you might meet them casually dating, but how would you if they're committed to somebody? That wouldn't work. Perhaps it's friends then. Interesting. So we get the Three of Pentacles, or Three of Cups twice. But we've got, what's this King of Wands about? What's this King of Wands about? Three of Swords. So we've got Three of Swords, Three of Cups, Three of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Oh. This is someone you've met, and because of you, they've started having conflicting feelings about the relationship they're in, And while they want to keep you in the friend zone, it has caused problems in their other relationship. And so here you are in the friend zone and they pulled back on you, and yet they're kind of having conflict and problems in the relationship because of you, only maybe their person doesn't know it. And so they approach you to talk about it, and things probably take off from there, because technically they're free, because I'm guessing this Three of Swords means they've broken up. But so it's not like they did anything wrong. This is so tricky. It's not like they did anything wrong, right? But because of the way they felt, they might have started acting differently in the relationship or whatnot, and and cut things off, or pulled back from their person because they were feeling guilty because their newfound feelings with you, so they kind of were different, and then that caused their person to be like, well, I'm out, or I'm, and so they're heartbroken over the end of the relationship, and because you're just friends, so maybe they let you know that, or you two talk, and then it's kind of off to the races after that. So there's a process to this. This is someone that's otherwise involved with somebody, and they're not really free until they are, and that's when things are going to take off. But they're going to do the right thing before that. They're not going to do anything untoward while they're still with the other person. But I think they kind of feel like they can't fight how they feel. So I don't know. It's a gray area for me, because it's like, you know what? If you're wanting someone to be in the friend zone, even though you're attracted to them and you know how you secretly feel about them, you're still courting that. Like, you're still encouraging that. So for me, that's crossing the line. But it is very nuanced. So, and it looks like they don't do anything but communicate. Even though they do feel a certain way, it's like they just do the online communication thing, or they do the friend thing, but it's not, I don't know. It feels like there's a connection made online and through online communication, and then they want to put either you meet in person and they say, nope, because of the way I feel, we got to just be friends, I'm involved, and then you develop a friendship online, and that's where the disconnect comes in with their partner, and then you two, once they contact you and go, hey, I'm really sad about this breakup, and then you take off like a rocket, whatever. Or you have met online because, dare I say, this person is cheating on their person, and because they found you, they cut their person off. I am not making this up. We got threes here. We got a romantic offer, and we've got online business here, and someone trying to do the right thing, but there's withdrawal and a feeling of like, I need to cut something off, and we got the Queen of Swords twice here. So just saying, this is very complicated. It's very layered and nuanced. There's a couple of scenarios that could play out here. I've just named a couple, but it involves three people nonetheless. All right. Honestly, at the end of the day, I think once they meet you, it's game over for their other relationship, but it is still sad. They're not heartless. I mean, they feel bad, but I don't think they're going to waste any time wanting to get things off the ground with you either. So how heartbroken are they? I'm just saying. I do think that once they meet you, it's... Because the thing about this night here, it's like there's a lot behind the offer. There's a lot of intense emotion, and they've kind of been busy romantically. And so when they're finally ready to offer it, the person that they do, it's not done frivolously. There's a lot behind it, but it's not done frivolously. It's because someone has that something for them, and it's worth coming home to. It's almost like finally offering it to the person they've been looking for all this time, right? So in this situation, that fits, because it feels like once they meet you and it's like they get back in touch with you, this could be a reunion of sorts online, right? You finally found each other online, start talking. That colors and changes their present relationship, and they've got some decisions to make. So, yeah. All right. What else for Scorpio? Achievement. Okay. So this is going to be a process, but it also, again, with that feeling of being home or finding that fit with someone and feeling like, oh, finally I can relax, or I found what I was looking for. There's going to be that sense of accomplishment or pride, or just like, oh, there you are. you know? And conversely, or additionally, you might feel like, oh, I'm found. Like, because you were looking for this person too, you know? There's a fit there. There's a fit. That Knight of Cups and the Three of the Cups. That's, this right here, the Sun. What else for Scorpio? Okay, so this jumped. This jumped. Oh, I didn't put this up. Whoops. You got the Wheel of Fortune. This jumped right here. Hangman. Okay, this is all about you going with the flow. This person is going to have a lot on their plate once they meet you, and they're going to have some stuff to handle. You need to stand down and allow whatever's going to happen. This is go with the flow, and this is transition. So whatever changes take place, your job is to be receptive, but you are not the harbinger of it. You're not the initiator, and you're not the anything. You're just like, you're letting this person do their situation however they see fit. And this is you standing down. I don't know if that's your own doing or if you two talk and agree that that's how it's going to play out or whatnot, but it feels like you kind of just kept things at bay and online, like you haven't really interfered. All of this is them, and they're making the changes, and you're going with the flow. You're allowing what's going to happen, and this is a state of in transition. And while you might like it to be different, you're not going to enact change because you recognize that, you know, you can't have anything to do with this situation. It's not your business. It's not your place. All right, what else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? 10 of Pentacles. So we're dealing with somebody, again, a stable, solid, happy home. This is somebody that has great potential for that, that recognizes the potential in you for that also, that stability, that nice home environment, that connection that you both want. There it is. What else for Scorpio? Six of Cups reversed, and oopsie, and Four of Wands. So I'm wondering if this is, you know, I talked about returning to the fold or finally being like, oh, there you are. We got the Six of Cups reversed. This is someone that might not have ever let go of, maybe this is after meeting you, they can't let go of how they feel. Like they can't look past, they can't get past that. They can't let it go because it does feel differently than just the security and the stability that they have with someone. It's kind of like it's just a very practical connection, whereas with you it's just like there's just something special about it and they can't let go. For some of you, this might be a person from your past that you've been going back and forth with that can't let go, and that's why you two are doing this dance. But as far as the transition and the connection, they're obviously going to have to end whatever they're involved in if it is, but maybe they weren't ready. If they don't have somebody now, it could be that they knew you once before and they weren't able to let go of it. After all this time, they still hold something for you, but now is the right time that they are ready to transition. Now, if we're not talking about a past person, we're talking about this present person. This is someone that has met you, and while you might have agreed to keep things friendly and just online and whatever, maybe you're none the wiser. Maybe you didn't even know how they felt about you. That you just thought, oh, okay, this is somebody that, you know, I think is cute or I like or whatnot, but they're with somebody, so yeah, they want to be friends and we go out as friends with our group or whatever. That's fine. Maybe you're none the wiser how they feel, but they felt something, and perhaps they weren't able to let go of it. They weren't able to move past it, and now it kind of stuck in their craw, and they're like, you know, I just can't continue with this while I have the feelings over here for that. So I'm going to take steps to end this so that I can transition, because these two are about transition. This is about transition, to the next phase with this person, because I want this with Scorpio. Just saying. Mic drop. Okay. El fin. All right. That's it. It's so layered. It's so nuanced. So much going on here. All right. I hope this is helpful, Scorpio, and I hope to see you in the next reading. This should prove to be a very interesting month for you. Okay, thank you for stopping by. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.